Hi, Flosstube.
Hi, Flosstube.
I'm Jane.
I'm Chris.
And we are BosStitchers. This is episode 31, and it is Sunday, October 10th. Welcome to our channel if you're new, and if you are returning, thank you for coming back and listening to our nonsense. Chris, you want to talk about your weekend?
Sure. It's, for one thing, a beautiful fall weekend, long weekend.
Yep.
And Jane and I mentioned our craft group before. We're a group of 9 friends who have been together. Did you realize our anniversary is coming up?
21?
24, Jane.
24?
20?
I'm not that old.
I know, you're a child when we began.
Wow.
Yeah.
24 years.
Yeah, I know. So our friend Luann generously invited the group of us to she and her husband's lovely home in New Hampshire in the mountains region. And Jane had other plans this weekend, which we'll talk about in a bit, but there were 6 of us that went. And it was a great time. Foliage is probably not quite peak yet, but it was really beautiful. They have a great beautiful location. Place on a pond, and we got out and took some walks. And when I got home, my husband said, "So did you do much stitching or talking?" And I said the latter. But our friend Marguerite, who's a wonderful quilter, I said, of course, Marguerite whipped off a quilt, but the rest of us mere mortals have less to show for our time. But it was great.
Yeah. I'm sorry I couldn't go, but
what were you doing?
My niece opened up a fish market in Falmouth on the Cape. And it's called the Fisherman's Pantry. And so she had they've been open, but she had like an open house for people to come. And she had a very nice, little spread with beer and wine and hors d'oeuvres and some of the things that they sell in the shop. Her husband was out back grilling fish, so we could try some of the fish.
Oh, that's great.
So what they do is they get fish from Alaska shipped in, and they now I've heard of flash freezing, but they call it blast freezing.
Taking it to the next level.
I guess so. But the fish is just phenomenal.
Wow.
And
what'd you have?
He was grilling black cod.
Ooh.
And before them I had never had black cod before, but it is it's cod, so it's a white fish.
Okay.
It holds together
like
really
that.
well though, and it's delicious.
Ooh, that's great.
So, I wish them well, and, if you like fish, it's the salmon, their salmon fillets and the salmon steaks is just great. So, they ship all over, I think the Northeast they'll ship in the Northeast right now anyway, but they ship on like dry ice, so it comes... So we bought some more fish, and so it was really a fun time, and a lot of the family showed up and her friends, but quite a few other people were there too. So it was just a very nice,
that's
very nice afternoon.
Sounds very nice.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Yeah.
So,
the other thing I have to ask you about is how is the new family member doing?
Oh,
your new dog.
Chester Sylvester?
Chester Lester Sylvester, I thought. Is he still with you?
Yes. Yes, he is. So now he must be 10 months now.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
He's a challenge. He's a
high
very
energy.
He's high energy. He's a very smart boy.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, remember, what was that show? Are you smarter than a seventh grader or something? So me and Howie always play, are you smarter than a beagle? And we're failing miserably.
Chester's in the lead.
Yeah, yeah. So we put up gates to just keep him separate because he's a puppy. Like he loves to chew things, and so we put up gates to keep him confined when we leave the house. And the other day, my husband went to the gym. I was gone. He came back and he couldn't find Chester, but and he was on the other side of the gate. So we could not figure out how he got on the other side of the gate. And I'm going to insert a video so that all of you can see exactly how
smart
smart he is and how he got on the other side of the gate. So clearly we made some arrangements, adjustments to our house, and so far he's being contained.
Okay.
But he's very
very
cute, and he is smart, and he's
really
really food motivated. So we've been slowly training him. But he's just he's a good, just a loving boy. So he's fun. So we'll
keep Lefty on her toes too.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh yeah. Well, Lefty doesn't.
Yeah.
She's not too sure about him still, but no blood anyway.
Yeah.
So.
That's good.
So Chris.
Yes.
Would you like to throw out the first stitch?
I would love to.
Okay.
So I don't have a lot to show, but I do have a new start in the whip, and this is Last Stitch Cemetery by Hindsight, and I am doing it with the called for DMCs. And I'm doing it on 32 count Balmoral linen by Color and Cotton. And that was what I had just before I started this received in the Fabric of the Month Club. So I assume that's September. I get it every other month, so I'm not quite sure because sometimes they're a little behind.
Yeah.
But I was really excited to be able to use it like immediately on something. I love their fabric.
It looks very good on it.
Yeah.
So, that's going to be really good.
Yeah, so that's a fun one.
Yeah.
And then
and that's a stitch along, right?
Oh, thanks for the reminder. I think we're calling it a start along.
Oh, start along.
Since I'm not sure how much progress we'll be making, but it's with our friend Tracy of OG Stitchery on Flosstube. Please give her a watch. She is so prolific with so many things. She has great hand dyeing too of fabrics. And so she's Start Along, and any of you who are familiar with her, she is totally into Halloween. So this is right up her alley. But she has so many other projects going this month, of course.
Yeah. And Kristen's doing it too, right?
Kristen, yes, from our Stitch group. She's KF Mullen, I think, on Instagram.
Okay.
Not a floss tuber, and she's also started it. So, and the hashtag is Last Stitch Cemetery for anybody who would like to jump in and join us.
Right.
And
maybe I'll have to join you in January.
I think you will. I unfortunately didn't put this out. I guess I'll show them better last time because you can't really see them on here too well. But like many Hindsight patterns, it comes with some really cute little charms. A spider and set with scissors and a skeleton and floss. Okay, so that was cute. And I think the only other thing I worked on all this 2 weeks, which is hard to believe, but is my autumn typography. And I did.
You're almost done.
Yeah. I had really thought I would finish when I was away this weekend, and I have not quite got there, but I am very close. I hope I can maybe finish this tomorrow.
Yeah.
With a day off.
Yeah.
What excuse do I have? Yeah. And this is, kit from Pine Mountain, and I believe it's 16 count data. So it is perfect for when you're talking and stitching and maybe not paying total attention to something. That was a good.
Do you have the pillow
take.
to go in that?
I do,
Yeah,
yes.
good.
In fact, I just checked through my little collection this week, and I do have the right size.
Oh,
so,
great.
yeah, that will be a quick finish.
Okay.
And that's all for me. How about you?
So I have a couple of whips, not a whole lot either, but I worked on this MKissa Creations. This is things I know for certain, and I'm doing this on a 28 count linen. It's a solo die from Silkweaver, and I didn't take it out of the Q-snap, but this is the fabric that I'm doing it on. So it's got a lot of like purples and greens, and so this design is a takeoff from the movie Practical Magic. And you can see at the bottom, there are all of these witches in silhouette. And that's pretty much what I've been working on.
That's a lot of stitching.
The black is a lot, yeah. So I want to get up to, one of these so that I could start on the words and kind of break
It'll go
that up.
fast, right? Yeah.
Do a few words, do a little bit of, black, do a few more words. So. And then the other thing I worked on was Thanksgiving Mr. Owl.
Yeah.
This is a Barefoot Needleart chart.
You got a little over a month to get that one done. Oh, you got a lot done on that, Jane.
Well, and I didn't take this out of the Q-snap either, and Chris is gonna make fun of me because what we were saying at the World in Stitches one time. You were like, "Oh, I don't want to take this out of the Q-snap."
I know.
And I was like laughing, like, "Oh, please!" Like it's such a hardship to take things out of the Q-snap.
Well, apparently it is, isn't it, Jane?
I guess so. Anyway, here's where I am. Got the eyes in. He's sitting on the branch. I got a few more leaves I got to put in here, and then I can start on his body. The idea really is to outline everything so that, maybe when I go to Frugal Yankee, I can use this one,
that's a good one
as
to take.
a fill-in project.
Good idea.
Yeah. So I got to work on that a little bit more. And then I wanted to work on, another Halloween project. So I pulled out this Glendon Place, and it's called Rats. And it says, rats, I ate too much candy. Have a sweet Halloween. This I am stitching on. I forgot to tell you what the owl is on 32 count linen. It's the Vintage Blue Whisper. And this one is on a 28 count Lugana from Zweigart. It's called Golden Blossom.
That's the perfect color for that.
Yeah, let me see if I can get it. It's a lot more orange than it's right. Oh, that's not too bad, I guess.
Yeah, that's closer.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But, so, of course, I'm I'm missing a thread.
Oh.
So I have to get Chablis by Weeks Dye Works, and that's like his tail and paws and a little bit of his nose. So once I get that, I can finish it up. I am using for the words. I do have the bottom part is cognac. The top part is carrot, both by Weeks Dye Works, and then the middle they wanted clockwise, but I didn't have it, so I'm using. I had something similar, used brick by Coloring Cotton.
Yeah.
So I'm using that.
That's good.
So the words are going to go fast, I think.
Yeah.
And as soon as I get that Chablis, then I don't have too much to do. Does have some back stitching, but
Yeah. All right. This
All
is the
right,
one
and
we
then-
always like the updates on.
yeah. So this is Let Freedom Ring by Lila's Studio, and I'm doing this on a 36 count Pampras grass by Seraphim Fabrics. This is 1/2. You want to hold that end?
Sure.
So, haven't done really too much more on it. I've finished the brick and the windows and everything I've been working in this area. The brick, the windows are done except for the back stitching. And next I think I'll start on the roof and the trees. Try to get some of this side done.
Yeah. Looking great.
Yeah, coming along.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So those
job.
are the 4 projects that I worked on. And now we have a bunch of Stitchy Kindness.
We sure do. Yeah.
So, if you watched our last episode from Galleria, I was saying that I can't even believe that our last episode was from Galleria. It
I
seems
was going to say that too.
yeah.
Was that 2 weeks ago?
Yes. So we were sitting at a stitching table, and a wonderful woman named Karen was at our table. And I don't know how the conversation started, but somebody started talking about stitching Little Women designs. And you have a design, right, that has...
I think I do.
Yeah.
I think I started, I believe it was Paula Vaughn. And I think I had it about 30 years ago and never got too far with it. Couldn't tell you where it is, but I always really liked it. Yeah.
So
I always thought I'd finish it and put it up on the piano.
Okay, well, there's still time.
There is. There's still a spot there.
So I was talking about one of my unicorn charts, which is called Little Women, and it's by Michael Jolly. And Karen said, she goes, I have that. I'll send it to you. And I was, of course, blown away. So it arrived. And
In perfect condition.
In perfect condition, yeah. So this is the chart. And this is going to be, I'll show you a close-up of the design. This is going to be my New Year, New Start, I've already decided.
Oh, that's a perfect time
Yeah.
to begin this.
Yeah. So, I have my unicorn chart. I might as well start it, right? So if anyone out there, this is a chart from 1996. So if any of you out there have the chart and would like to start it next year, please join me, and maybe I will do a start along.
Okay.
So.
Good way to start off the new year.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a nice bit of stitchy kindness that
Oh
was.
my God! I still can't even believe that it's in my possession. I've been looking for this for so long.
Yeah, that is terrific.
Yeah.
That's a great design.
And so we got a few other things, right?
We did. When I was away at the weekend with our stitching friends, our friend Marguerite came and joined us from a quilt retreat she was on. She quilted, she came, spent time with us, she's going back to quilt. And her friend, Mary Beth, who is a collector of all things crafty, I guess, came across this vintage treasure trove of cross-stitch pattern, mainly magazines and one book. So Jane and I will spend some time flipping through these. This is one that I just happened to pick out. It's from a Leisure Arts magazine from the 1980s. I thought that was kind of cute.
It is.
So thank you, Mary Beth and Marguerite, for that nice thing. And then, again, those of you who watched our last episode from Galleria, our friends Kathy and Missy from Maine joined us. And in the mail, we received a package from Kathy of many great patterns that she had, both for us to share and also for potential giveaways. So it's really a great collection of things
This one is,
that we've been
this one
oohing
is-
and ahhing over.
what's this one? Halloween Mouses
Yeah, by
by
Madame Chantilly. Yeah.
And then this one is Land of Liberty. Oh, by Brenda Gervais.
Oh, okay. This is also Brenda Gervais, the Peppermint Pals.
Oh,
I
that's
love
cute.
that series.
And that would be a great companion piece.
It
to,
certainly would.
what's her
Mr.
name?
Marshmallow,
Yeah,
I think. Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I think you need to stitch that.
And is this the wrong way here? Bunny and Bee from Annie Bees.
That's cute.
Yeah. Here's a cute hands-on design one.
Hop on in.
Yeah. It's really one for every
Yeah.
event, I think.
Yeah.
Patriotic Easter Bunny by Twin Peaks Pier Primitives. She's an eclectic stitcher.
Yeah.
Heart and Hand with Robin Sampler.
That's really
And
nice.
that was it.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Kathy.
Yeah,
We love these.
Yeah.
That was very generous of you. And once again, it was such a treat to meet you and Missy and have you join us. And
Yeah.
us too. And one more stitchy kindness. We did mention briefly about Black Needle Society and how they were at Galleria. That was also really fun to meet them. And they were giving away one of their famous stitching boxes. And I was a lucky winner of this.
This was, you got the, what is it called?
The September box.
September
Yes.
Cozy or Cozy
Yeah.
September. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was filled with loads of fun things. But this was the project bag, and this was designed by Aaron from Autumn Stitchery. Is that right?
Autumn Lane.
Autumn Lane Stitchery, yeah, sorry. And so that was fun. So there were some other nice things in here, which now have found other homes around here. I did eat the granola already, so I'm concentrating on the stitchy things now. So this was the pattern, which is Autumn's Hymn by the Blue Flower. Very nice.
That is pretty.
Yeah, she does great work. This is the thread bed. It's really cute with all those foxes. And, oh, this was beautiful. This is by Fiber on a Whim, Cypress. I don't know if you get that exactly. Kind of a grayish green, I'd say.
Yeah, it's a really
Yeah,
pretty color.
it
That's
really
good.
is.
That's
Yeah.
good, yeah.
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 That'd be good for either Halloween or, I don't know, so many Christmas, so many things. Oh, and that's 32 count Belfast linen.
And you won a box, and Kathy won a box.
Yes.
And Kathy gave me the cypress out of her box.
Right. So we have a
yeah.
lot of options. And then there's 3 limited edition Gentle Arts threads. A nice neutral, beautiful purple, and a brown.
Nice.
Yeah, lovely colors.
Yeah.
So what a treat that was to win that.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And that's it for me.
All right. I actually have one more. This isn't stitchy kindness, but I have to show it because it is really a kindness. My friend Chris tonight gave me a present that I absolutely love. And I'll just show it to you and then I will. So she gave me Crush and Color The Rock.
I know that Jane is a big fan. And when I saw this at Target, I couldn't leave it behind.
So here are just some of the pictures of The Rock.
You might be seeing less cross stitch in the coming weeks from Jane as she switches her craft to coloring.
I think Dwayne Johnson is very, very handsome. And Howie already knows that if Dwayne Johnson comes knocking on my door, I love you, Howie, but
you and the Beagles have a nice life.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought this is just hilarious. So, thank you.
You're
very much.
welcome.
Oh my God.
Oh, and I just wanted to mention our devoted fans who've been with us before may recognize the ravens in the background that Diane kindly sent us last year. So, Diane, I hope you're watching. Ravens have made a reappearance.
Yep. All right. On to haul.
Yeah, believe it or not, I think the only haul I had was the fabric that I showed from my coloring cotton.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't have much either. There were a couple of things that I wanted to show. Part of the reason why I don't have a lot of stitching done this week is because I did get the X Stitch Plus app. So
You've been inventorying, Jane.
Yeah, so this is the app that you can put in your charts and threads and linen and all of that. So I've just been put in my threads and I'm putting in charts. So I've
kind of addictive, isn't it?
So I've fallen down that rabbit hole, and oh my God, I have a lot of stuff to stitch. It's kind of depressing though, because I think, oh my God, I have all of these charts and I can't live that long. But
if I want to get everything finished, I won't ever be able to buy anything again.
Right? Yeah. Anyway, so I got that. So and now it's a subscription. It's like $10 a year. So anyway, I got that. And then I just wanted to show a couple of things that I got from the freebie table at Galleria. I got this. It's a placemats collection, and it's the company is called Something Special. And the inside, though, the copyright's 1992, and it says it's a Candemar Designs. But I thought that these were cute, and it says Placemats Collection, but what I thought wouldn't it be cute to like stitch these and have them as little stand-ups?
Yeah, that's a perfect idea for
and
us.
then we have some little Halloween people there, and I didn't even realize it, but in the back there's some shepherds.
Oh.
And some Easter bunny. It looks like kids dressed up as Easter bunnies. And then there's a few little vegetables.
I do love the pilgrims and the
I thought that would be really cute.
Yeah. Ooh, Alma Lynn.
Yeah, so
that goes back a while.
So Kathy knows I like Noah's Ark. And so she found this for me on the freebie table, and this is Alma Lynn Designs, and this is called Noah and Company, and this is a 1994.
That'll keep you busy.
So there's just lots of different alphabets and words, and you could stitch the animals separately. So.
Very nice.
And then I found this other Noah's Ark, and this is Idle Time Designs from Branson, Missouri.
Looks like on the back someone's done quite a bit of calculations.
Yeah. There was a lot of calculating done on this.
Check that math on each chain before you buy the fabric.
Well, you're the accountant. I'll let you do. This is 1996, and so
they apparently didn't have calculators then.
So, and I like this because this thing is a wire like hanger. So you stitch it on perforated paper, and then you put it in this wire hanger. So of course I'll never be able to find that wire hanger, but I was looking at the supplies, and it says one sheet tan perforated paper, Noah's Ark wire, dark brown sticky back felt, scissors, SISSORS, a pencil, and DMC floss, blah, blah, blah. But scissors, SISSORS.
Apparently they spell as well as they do math, but...
Anyway.
Well, that Noah's Ark wire should be your...
Yeah.
Yeah, your goal line.
So if anyone knows where I can get this, let me know. And then the other thing I got off the freebie table, which is, I think, really cool,
is cool.
It's called 16 refrigerator magnets, and this is from Dale Burdett. And so we have hot dogs and pizza, and there's sundaes, M&Ms, there's a chocolate covered cherry. So I thought, well, wouldn't it be great to take this so that I can use it on this chart?
Excellent.
Which is what I'm using the middle portion, and I stitched the words, and I stitched this middle, and I stitched the cake, and it says the more you weigh, the harder you are to kidnap.
Love that sentiment.
So right now I have the cake, and I stitched a hamburger, but I thought that was a great chart to get so that I could have some more motifs to use on this. So I'm
That's
gonna
really cute.
I'm gonna have to pull this out again and start stitching a few more motifs on it. So that's all the stitchy haul, but I have one more, again, non-stitchy thing that I just have to show you guys because I thought that this is hilarious. So for those of you who don't know, I work at MIT, and MIT, there's the Coop. It's a bookstore and merchandise. You know, you can buy MIT, you know, paraphernalia there. So I went in one day, and I saw a lot of books. You know, they have a children's section, and you can buy MIT, you know, onesies and on that kind of thing. So, and they had some books, and I have a great niece who is
Adorable.
And 16 months, and so I bought a couple of books for her, and this was the first one. It's called Bayesian Probability for Babies. And
the best shot though was when you got her.
Oh yeah, so I do
book.
have a picture of her reading the book, and the book is, you know, it's cardboard, so it's sturdy, but it really is about Bayesian probability. And then once you've finished the book, it will tell you that now you know about Bayesian probability.
Well, I am borrowing that book. If only they had that when I took statistics.
So, and then I also bought her another book, and it's called ABCs of Science. And I love this because, you know, D is for Doppler effect. And
I guess I'm borrowing this one too.
F is for fulcrum. And let me see, what are some of the other good ones? K is for kinetic. And N is for nebula. So,
that is good.
Anyway, so yeah. And they had other ones too. They had like quantum physics for babies. They had a whole line of these kind of books for babies.
I think you'll be going back.
I just think it's hilarious. And like Chris said, I mean, the best part was like just getting her. She was like laying on the bed and holding the book and it's like reading the book. It was so cute. Anyway,
That's great.
So, let's see. What else do we have? Plans?
Well, we have some exciting plans,
We
don't
do,
we?
yes.
Jane and I got some exciting news this week, and we are going to StitchCon B.
Yes.
Weekend B.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
we're hoping we'll see a lot of you there. We're looking forward to our friends Kathy and Missy and Tracy all joining us there.
Yeah.
And special thanks to Pam and Steph for all their work on this. And
Yeah.
yeah. Be exciting.
You did
to
pay
see
your
them.
invoice, right?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Okay, good. All right.
I think almost instantaneously. Yeah.
Right,
Before
yeah.
anyone had a chance to change their mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're
Yeah,
really
that'll be good.
looking
I mean,
forward
neither
to
of
that.
us have ever been, so
No.
it'll be, you know,
And that's in June. So
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So we have Frugal Yankee in November,
Right.
and then that coming up in June,
Yeah.
and who knows what will be happening in the meantime.
Yeah. I
So.
don't know. I guess we go to Stitch.
As Randy at the World in
Yeah.
Stitches always says, stitch faster.
We're trying, Randy. We're trying.
Yeah. So I am going to, you know, continue stitching on Let Freedom Ring, coming down to the wire of no new starts. So I have, there's a couple of challenges that I'll join in before the end of the year.
You won anything there recently?
No,
On
I
any of the
haven't.
challenges?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Still time.
Yep, there's still plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll, there's a couple of challenges that I want to do, and then then I have to start planning on what I'm gonna do for 2022
That's exciting.
because the sky's the limit.
Smalls, large.
Yeah,
I think you'll have a little of both.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I had 49 projects, so, and I've only.
I like that optimism.
Well, I mean, I started. So I had 49 projects, and I was doing one. I finished one every month. I didn't finish one in September. So I still got, and I'll probably finish maybe one or two before the end of the year. So I'll still have like 39 projects or 39 whips that I'm going to carry into 2022. So,
I was kind of on the one a month, admittedly, with many small ones accomplished, a couple of bigger ones. But I think I've kind of fallen off that. But maybe I can pull through by the end of the year. It would be nice to have a dozen, seeing as many of mine were very small.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm still getting ready for that infamous whip parade. But I am confident.
Me too. I have faith. I have faith in you.
I am going to get there someday soon. So I guess that's my plan. Really, I do hope I finish that autumn one at least. And yeah, and other than that, I think maybe I need a couple of other starts for that whip parade. But yeah, and I'm envious of you that I have entered all my threads, I think, in Cross Stitch Plus app, but I haven't gone into the charts and stuff, and I'm sure I'd find a lot of treasures lying around once I do that.
Yeah. It's
Kinda
kind of cool
refreshes
though
your
because you
memory.
can take a picture of it and then you can put then the the name and the designer and then you can move it over if you start it you can move it over to another list. So it's cool.
Yeah.
It's a lot takes a lot of time though to put everything in, but
Yeah.
it will save me from
buying
not
duplicates.
yeah.
It really pays for itself if we manage to do that.
Oh yeah,
doesn't it?
right. Yeah, which I have a couple of duplicates that we'll be putting in giveaways for the future because so
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
And then my other plan is I'm gonna go home and start coloring.
Oh, I still say your productivity on cross stitch may really take. That was my secret plan. Yeah. So I guess that's it.
Yeah.
We'll see you back in another couple of weeks or so, and
and we'll be. Let's see. We'll
actually
probably
this
see you.
is a 5-week Saturday month, so we won't be back at the World in Stitches till the end of the month.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so thanks for joining us, and until next time, happy stitching, and be well. We'll see you again.
Bye bye.